Microphone check. Okay. Welcome. So for office hours this week, I wanted to share some information that I was sharing with the site coordinators and uh, principals at Region South and Region West. A lot of people were interested in ELPAC, and so I'm going to show some examples that they thought were really popular amongst teachers and site coordinators. Um, so right now, let's just start from scratch. So I'm viewing it as a student. Nothing's here. So let's add an example. Um, so I'm going to make a new card, and one thing that's really easy is you start with just text. You ask a question. What is your opinion about a food you like, or something like that. It can be as simple as text. Hit save, and to allow the student to respond, you just click this box. And so let's just start there. I'll periodically be clicking this button and viewing as a student. So this is what they see. They press the button. Let me do that again. There's a big button right here. They press it and then they can respond. Okay, now there's a lot of students that not only fall in different categories of reading abilities, and you want to ask them a lot of questions, but the ELPAC test also tests these different dimensions of speaking, listening. And so what you can also do is add some listening. So you could record yourself. You could say, tell me an opinion about a movie that you like. And if you had chosen, instead of none, a flag and spoken that language, it would put speech to text. But here, if you say, maybe you just want them focus on the listening, you can listen. Again, you could check the box and allow them to respond. And by default, you'll notice this has this T again, switch flipped on. So it's just allowing text. But the other thing that's really great about these different ways teachers are using Skies for ELPAC is that you can do not only the speaking, but the listening. And so here I'm going to flip it over to the microphone, and we recommend checking the recording limit. And you can put it, even kind of short, because the students can retake it, and they like to retake it and get it just right. Even if they're shy, everyone can do it. So let's look at this example. So I'll view it as a student. So, here, the first card, they press it, they're typing. Maybe they need to record, or you're testing a different thing. So here they're pressing play, they're listening, they're pressing the same looking button. Here they can press it, they can listen some more, but now they can record themselves. And if there's someone that's an emergent, like, sort of reader, typer, they can also be speaking in the language. And if they say something like, in my opinion, I like pizza because it's easy to eat. And sometimes students will say something, they're just like, I like pizza. And then the teacher, says, okay, well, can you go back and try this? Or what about this? And then they edit it. Now here, or they take it again. Here you could add, punctuation, grammar, if that was important. And I took the time to use the speech to text just to show off that if you have other, groups, I'm just going to turn on a couple, that they can flip it. And so when they click the button, notice it flips, and then they can, or if they're speaking, if students are using a different language, then the teacher can click it and it's going to flip. So very useful and very simple and very easy. But this is just text, and so let me show you one of the things that teachers tell me they have fun doing when they add they're trying to give students extra practice. They say do the image search. So you can do like kids playing soccer, and whatever images that you think your kids are going to be into, that they're going to like, you can find some images. Click on the image that you like, give it a moment to put it into Skies. When you can type, or you could record audio and add audio to that, and then you can allow the students to respond. And let me pretend I'm a student again. And then they can, practice, describing what they see in the picture. And what's really fun is you give them time, you walk around, you help the kids that need help, even with, this, right? There's kids that need a little bit of help. And you can get, while everyone else has plenty of time, the couple of kids that need extra help. And then you say, okay, now, the screens are down, or first grade teachers is like back to the rug, or seventh, the middle school, high school, they can, focus or whatever. So, and then you go through all the answers. And so we'll put some links in the comments about reminding people how to log in. So, this is free to try, and we're so happy that it's helping students with these skills. So we'll put comments in some links in the comments so that you guys can get started. And we're easy to find. If you go to Skies and scroll down all the way, you can put information to get more info. But we're easy to get a hold of, so I'll have my info there. All right. Thanks, and let me know if you have any requests for future office hours. And please send anyone interested over to the office hours, and we'll help you get started.